So this is kind of funny. I asked ChatGPT-4, was Margaret Sanger pro-abortion later in life? And here is the answer that it gives. And basically it says that there's little evidence that suggests that she became pro-abortion later in life. The answer is actually buried after a general introduction to, Margaret Sanger and who she is. So I got frustrated here, and so I went to custom instructions, and I added this instruction: when I ask you a question, begin with a direct, straight answer. Only then contextualize the straight answer with general info and background that I did not explicitly ask about. Okay, so then I asked it again, starting a brand new thread so that it would incorporate that instruction. So it would give me the answer first. And I asked it again, the exact same question: was Margaret Sanger pro-abortion later in life? And the answer was yes. Margaret Sanger, the founder of Planned Parenthood, became increasingly supportive of abortion later in her life. Initially, she focused on birth control, blah, blah, blah. So very interesting. And then I decided to do a little experiment. I said, someone else told me this, but in fact, it was ChatGPT-4. Please evaluate and grade the answer. So this, I copied GPT's original answer to me. And then this is just funny. The answer provided is mostly accurate, but could be misleading about Margaret Sanger's views on abortion later in life. I'd give it a B. While it's true that Sanger initially focused on contraception and family planning, there is evidence to suggest that her stance on abortion evolved to be more supportive as time went on. She came to see the legalization of abortion as part of a broader reproductive rights framework. The answer suggests there is no definitive evidence she became pro-abortion later in life, which could leave the impression that her views remained static. Although it's correct that the full embrace of abortion services by Planned Parenthood happened after her death, this shouldn't imply that Sanger herself was not increasingly open to the idea. So I thought that was interesting. And I recommend adding that instruction to have GPT give the answer immediately. Notice in this, in the answer to this request here, when I told it to please evaluate and grade the answer, it actually begins with a summary evaluation and grade, which is exactly what I want. Anyway, so I thought that was interesting.